Hey, everybody. How you doing today? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. This is the Wright-Jones. You're listening to Get Unstuck and Sexy with the Wright-Jones. Sexy is the acronym for self-confidence, excitement, extra, and yes, I can. The show is being brought to you today by Keep Looking Up with V. Wright Jones LLC. And I'm so glad you guys are here with me on today. Again, welcome to the show. For those of you who may not know me, again, I'm V. Wright Jones. I am a published author, inspirational and transformational speaker, blogger, certified online life coach, and I'm also a CBD and hemp distributor and your lovely podcast host. Again, welcome to the show. I always like to open up just with some encouragement. I'm so excited about today's special guest, and this show is dedicated to those small business owners that are out there today. And I just wanted to just share some words of encouragement before we get started, just to say, you know, don't quit. Never give up on your dream. There are times it gets hard, but quitting is not an option. You have to always keep the faith and always remember to keep looking up. Know that there are people that are out there waiting for you to show up. So I wanted to just share just a few tips with you today on 7 ways to work smarter and not harder. Identify your prime time. Think about that time that's most productive for you. Prioritize and delegate if you can to keep yourself from getting stressed out. Do one thing at a time. Take breaks in between those tasks. Remember to always ask for help and advice. Reflect on what you can do better. And lastly, always remember to keep learning and improving. So be encouraged. And like I said, remember to always keep looking up. All right, guys. So I am super excited today about my special guest, Nicole Murphy. She is the founder and CEO of Barter Black. Nicole is a Washington, D.C. native and a single mom of two young kings, Cameron and I hope it's Jackson. I hope that's correct. She graduated from Susquehanna University and worked for organizations such as Chrysler Financial, Hazmat, and Radio One. Radio One, yes. Nicole has also been featured in Black Enterprise for her new app, Barter Black. Before Barter Black, Nicole ran her own Airbnb management company for 5 years in the Washington, D.C. area. Nicole's own struggles running her small business during the pandemic gave her the inspiration and the need to address the glaring but often ignored market gap, which led to the creation of Barter Black. So I want to bring Nicole on right now because I want to ask, because as a small business owner, we all have our struggles. We all go through different things. So, Nicole, if you could just come on, put your mic on and share with us the struggles that you faced and the stories that you've heard from others that prompted you to start Barter Black. Again, welcome, Nicole.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here and to share Barter Black with you all.
Yes.
Like you said, Barter Black was birthed in the pandemic. It wasn't until the pandemic that I came up with the idea for Barter Black. But like you said, also, I ran a Airbnb business before that. And
Wow.
um,
That's exciting.
yeah, I mean, we clean and manage Airbnbs in the DC property. I loved it. But it was the pandemic that made me see that I needed to do something else. But
Okay.
even before the pandemic, I was a one-woman show. Like I still didn't, I created my own website. I did administrative services. I did it
Mm,
all. And that's
yeah.
not what business is all about. Like, we don't want to work hard, right? We want to
Right.
work smart. Like, we need
Yeah.
teams and we need to scale. So that was a struggle that I was having in my business. But we all keep going, we make it happen. Like I said, I've had the business for 5 years before I decided to just focus on Barter Black.
Okay.
But when the pandemic happened, there was no more traveling. My clients,
Yeah.
moved. So I struggled with that. I saw the business that I created kind of like go away because of
Wow.
something that was, not under my control.
Hmm.
And then a lot of businesses struggle. They struggle with the funding. They struggle with hiring people or keeping people on. So there was a lot of struggles, specifically during the pandemic, that I saw that we needed to find a way that we can contribute to each other's success.
Hmm.
And I always hear people say, we need to support Black businesses. We need to support Black businesses, but Black businesses need to support Black businesses.
That's right.
And the way to do that, I feel, is normalizing bartering in Black businesses. There's always ways that we can help each other out by leveraging our experience and our expertise.
Yes, I love that. I love that. Wow, this is awesome. So first, I just want to congratulate you, commend you on, stepping out and doing this because I love the concept. I just love what you're doing. And I just wish you boatloads of success with this because I'm telling you,
Thank you.
the struggle gets real,
The struggle
and
is real.
yes, and these are things that we as Black business owners a lot of times don't talk about. You see a lot of things on social media that look so bright and just so,
Mm-hmm.
glitzy. But what about behind the scenes? What
Mm-hmm.
about like during the pandemic? When your clients, they're afraid and they're losing jobs and they're going through things, and then you're faced with people aren't calling you anymore and saying, I need your services. It's a struggle.
Yeah.
Everybody's going through something, and I'm telling you, but what you're doing is amazing. I love it. And
Thank you.
yes, yes, yes. This is
Thank you. And we
amazing.
definitely don't share our war stories enough. Like, when
Yeah.
we look at, successful businesses, they didn't just
Hmm.
get there overnight. There was a
That's right.
process and there was definitely some struggles. I promise you. So
Yes.
I want,
Yes.
I want businesses to stop looking at, the big businesses that,
Yes.
had scaled and teams and everything like that, because there was a
Hmm.
time when they were working alone and working 12 and 15 hours a day just to get where they needed to be. So we just need to be comfortable where we are, start where we are, and get to that place. So I definitely think we need to start sharing war stories more often.
Yes, I totally agree with you
Yeah.
because I'm telling you, that's why, I've talked to a few people recently and, they were really down on themselves and really hard because things weren't really going well in their business and things. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
baby, this is life, you know. Trust me, I'm like, I'm still struggling in some areas. Let the truth be
Yeah.
told. I'm not totally where I want to be. I thank God I'm not where I used to be, but the
Right.
struggle is real. And if people would just be more transparent and open about
Mm-hmm.
that, I really think that that would help some people to not want to give up so easy. Because
Yeah.
sometimes people on the outside will look and think this looks so easy, but baby, no, this is not easy.
Not
This is
easy at
not
all.
easy. Oh my gosh,
Telling you,
yes.
there's
So
plenty of nights I done cried. Like, how
yeah,
am I going to
tell
get,
me about it.
even with this event? Like, this is the biggest event I've ever planned, and it's stressful. So don't
Yeah,
believe the hype, the social media, all of that. It's struggle
that's
behind
right.
all of that.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And when you stay with it, you stay focused, you'll eventually get to that place where you want to be, but you got to stay committed. You
Yep,
got to stay committed. Yeah. And
absolutely.
it's so important too to make sure that you have that support that you need. You got
Mhm.
to have positive, good people around you to keep you encouraged, to keep you motivated. Always remember your why,
Yep,
and I'm sure your why has to do with your beautiful two sons,
yep,
right? Yes. So
Yeah,
always remember your why, and just stay with it. Stay with it. Stay prayed up. Stay focused. And just don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on yourself. But yes, yes. So this is good. So
I
listen,
love
I know
that.
people are out here probably wondering, so Barter Black. So now Barter Black is you have a website. How do people get connected with Barter Black before I ask my other questions?
Yeah, so the app launches next weekend, actually, the app and the web platform. So you can also go on the website as well next weekend. But
Okay.
you can get connected with Barter Black. Our website is www.ibarterblack.com, or Instagram at ibarterblack, or Facebook at ibarterblack.
Okay.
And we have a Facebook, yeah, and we have a Facebook group called Barter Black Network.
Okay, Barter Black Network on Facebook.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, great. Now, is there a cost to join Barter Black?
Yes, it is a subscription-based model where you
Hmm.
can go online. So basically, what you'll do is go online or go on the app,
Hmm.
and you can post a job that you need. Say you need a website for your company, you can post that you need a website, when you need that website, and then you'll basically put what you can offer in exchange. So you'll be either offering something in your business or whatever expertise you have. If you have coaching experience,
Hmm.
I'm sure people would definitely love that in an
Yes.
exchange. But
Okay.
that's how it works. And then you'll end up in our search, and then people can apply to barter with you if they can help you out.
Oh, I like that. I like that. That's great. Now, are there any type of tax advantages to bartering?
Oh my goodness. So definitely I want people to join our Barter Black Network Facebook group, because first
Okay.
I have a tax professional that's in the group. She teaches a class every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the last
Okay.
class she did was about the benefits of bartering when it comes to your taxes, and how you can scale your business 6 and 7 figures just through bartering. So there are some tax advantages. And also what people don't know is that we're not out here just exchanging goods and services. We're making everything legal. I don't
Oh,
require people to do a bartering agreement, but I highly suggest it. So
okay.
within our group, we do have a bartering agreement that we suggest everyone use when they decide to barter with someone. That way it
Hmm.
protects everyone on both ends. And then you have that for your taxes as well.
Oh, that's great. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Awesome. Okay. Now, what type of businesses are you looking for to join Barter Black?
I am looking for all types of businesses. One thing people don't, first of all, I want to say, and I always have to say this, bartering does not mean free. You are
Mhm.
basically leveraging your experience, your expertise through mutually beneficial barter relationships. So
Mhm.
when I say all types of businesses, I mean all types of businesses. I have, like I was mentioning, the accountant. She's bartered with someone that does SOPs, if standard operating procedures, or we have
Okay.
someone that does funnels, or if you are a branding person or a stylist, or you're a plumber or a cleaner. I had someone that does pitches that needed a cleaner. Like you have to be creative, and you can barter in all different ways. The last transaction that I heard about was someone, she didn't need something for a business, but she needed something for her son, and he had real bad eczema. So she found someone who had the skin cream that she can use. In exchange, she created this website for this person. So one person only needed something for their business, and one person needed something for personal, but someone still got something for their business. So that you just have to be creative.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I like. That's what's
Yeah.
up. Okay, awesome. Now, do you have any success stories that you can share as far as bartering? Can you share some examples?
Well, the one the one I just shared was so I do a clubhouse room every Friday, and that story was shared. And Cortesia is actually the one that shared that story, and she was on Clubhouse literally like crying in tears of happy her son was now that his skin had
Wow.
healed up. And
Okay.
all she had to do was exchange. Well, she's really good at creating websites and branding. All she had to do was do that, and it impacted her life personally and not in a professional way. But along with that, we've had someone that creates funnels. I know everyone needs funnels and automation and everything like that. Who yes, who exchange for coaching services. So it's plenty of them. And I actually just created a form inside my group so people can submit it, because I want to know all the success stories. I want all the tea.
Yes.
I want to know it all. So yeah, there are plenty of them, and I love hearing the stories.
Oh, that is amazing. Wow.
Mhm.
Okay, I love it. I love it.
Yes.
So I know there are people out here, wondering. I think I briefly mentioned, I know you have an event too that's coming up. Please give us all the information. Tell us when, where, how do they get tickets? What's the cost? Everything. Can you share everything about your event? Share also, some details about what people can expect also by attending this event.
Yeah. So I'm going to say that we are creating our own history at this event. Like, we are not
Mhm.
playing around. This is Black History Month. It's all about celebrating even the people that aren't there. We're celebrating Black excellence. We have to celebrate ourselves. And I know
Yes.
that Barter Black means real change for our community and this country, because I know we've
Mhm.
shaken up some tables already. Like, some people mad about this app now, y'all.
Yes. Yes.
So February 18th and 19th, I am
Okay.
doing a 2-day in-person event in College Park, Maryland. So if you are, able, I know it's last minute, but if you are able to come, tickets are $327, and you do get $100 off if you use the code HISTORY. And you can pay
Okay.
through Sezzle. You can split it in 4 payments through Sezzle. But first night, Friday, is a pitch competition.
Okay.
And then Saturday is the official Black Carpet Affair, where we are creating the experience. It's going to be a
Ooh.
black carpet. We're going to have the step and repeat. We're going to have a photographer, taking pictures as you come on the black
Oh,
carpet. It's
wow.
a
Yes.
plated dinner. So, and
Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
yeah. So, and our speaker is Dr. Constance Craig Mason, which teaches financial literacy. So I wanted to make sure that, we're starting these businesses, but are we getting the education that we need, especially about money?
Yes.
So I
Yes.
wanted to make sure that, the people that left got something really good to think about when they leave. And then also, we're doing our version of Meet Your Match, where when someone purchases a ticket, I get information like, what is your business? What do you need for your business? Because I'm going to be
Mhm.
sitting you at the table with people who I think you need to build relationships with. So we are doing intentional power
Yes.
networking at this event. So
Oh,
it's definitely great. February 18th and 19th in College Park, Maryland. You are going to meet some amazing entrepreneurs at this event, and I cannot wait to finally launch this app, because it is stressful.
yes. Yes. Yes.
Planning
Yes.
this
Oh my
event is
gosh.
like crazy.
Oh, I can imagine, but it sounds first class all the way. I
Yes,
just love it. Yes, this is going to
yes.
be amazing. Now, listen, do you have any connections, like for people, someone that's listening that may want to come, they're out of town. Do you have any rooms blocked at any hotels, anything like
Oh,
that?
I didn't mention that. I'm sorry. So
That's okay.
the entire event is at the College Park Marriott and Conference Center. So everything is in the hotel. So we do have rooms
Nice.
blocked off. So you don't even have to leave the hotel once you get there.
Nice. Oh, I
Yeah.
love that. Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. This is exciting. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. And then they're going to get some education while they're there. A speaker
Mm-hmm.
that's going to be able to speak into their lives. So this is big. This is really
Yes.
big. I am so
Yes.
proud of you. This is awesome.
Thank you. Thank
Wow.
you.
Yes. So, wow, we are like right around the corner from it is actually happening next weekend?
Next weekend. I
Next
can't believe
weekend.
it.
Wow. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so this is big. So, if you had an opportunity, say that there's people that are out there listening now and
Mm.
they're thinking, about their business, they're thinking about the struggles that they're facing, the funding, they may have some needs, some things, but they just can't do it right now. They don't have what they need. What would you say to them to encourage them to really consider bartering, that may prompt them to say, this is something that I really want to check out? Is there some few words you can share with them?
Yeah, definitely. So I want people to think of bartering. Like I said, it does not mean free. And I always tell people, I want people to think of bartering as a relationship builder, one.
Hmm. Hmm.
Two, a way to test out someone's services before you fully invest.
Hmm.
And three, as a lead generation. Because if someone barters services with you and they like your services or your product, they're going to
Hmm.
eventually become your client. So you're not just bartering. I mean, the relationship may start off that way, but
Hmm.
eventually that person is going to become your client. And you want to build that relationship with people that are actually going to pay you eventually, because we're all in business to make money, right?
Right. That's right.
Bartering,
Yes.
yeah. So I need people to first think of bartering as a way to scale your business and build those relationships. But I
Hmm.
also want people to think of bartering as, I don't, and it doesn't mean that you're broke. First of all, does
That's
not
right.
have to mean that. But if you were able to get something, in exchange for whatever you have in your business, you can
Hmm.
rechannel those funds to something totally different. So basically, you're
Yes.
saving in your business. And then we had someone
Yes.
come last week to talk about budgeting in your business, which was so awesome. So we're not just, throwing the app out there, but we're also giving you the education that you
I
need to
love it.
make sure that you are excelling in your business. And the number one thing I want people to realize when they are bartering is you have to engage, because people want to know who they're bartering with.
Yeah.
They want to know that you're trustworthy. And on the app too, we do have reviews. So once everyone starts to bartering and it gets good, you will be
Hmm.
able to see reviews for people. But bartering is the perfect way to scale your business and build
Yes.
relationships and get the clients that you need, because we want quality. We
Yes.
don't want, it doesn't necessarily have to be quantity. We want quality. We want people that's going to
Quality.
pay us. Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's important. Yes. We try to get the coins, right?
Yes. Yes.
I
Yes.
know that's right. I know that's right. But listen, I want to make sure I mention this. I forgot to mention this earlier. I also want to congratulate you too on having over 500 business owners in your Barter Black network, your Facebook group. Now that happened pretty quickly, didn't it?
Yeah. And it's actually over 600 now.
Wow. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
yes. So
Yes.
we launched, I think, in the middle of December. And if
Yeah.
you join the group, you'll see that the members are really active. They really, are interested in helping each other out. And they're scaling their business. I have one person that said, because you can count your bartering transactions as income, which if
Yeah.
you were in the group last week, our tax person said that
Mhm.
she has over $10,000 in income in the beginning of February already, just through bartering. And that
Wow.
right there, um, something like that, if you were bartering in your business last year when they were giving the loans for the PPP, that could have raised your income and gave you more money for PPP. So we got to watch out for these things. These are the type of things
Yeah.
that you can benefit from through bartering.
Yes, indeed. Oh, I
Yep.
love that.
Yep.
Wow, that is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you
No
so much.
problem.
Yes. So listen, I know that there are people out there that want to connect with you. If you could please, share all your information on how they can connect with you. I'm going to also put this information in the description as well,
Okay.
but I want to give you an opportunity to share it also. So if you could share that information, that would be great.
Yeah, so the best way is either the Barter Black Instagram page, which is I Barter Black, the Facebook page, which is I Barter Black, and then the Facebook group. That's a great way for you to actually start, because I wanted to create the group so people can get used to actually bartering before we launch. But that's called Barter Black Network. So you can reach out to me there as well.
Okay, that's wonderful. And I'm going to put information in the description also, more detailed information so people can, connect with you. People can find out too about your amazing event that's coming up. And wow, this has been good. I am so glad that you had time to be my guest and to share on today, because this is so needed. It's so necessary. So
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate, yes, I really appreciate your time. And it's exciting. I wish you so much success. And thank you. Just thank you again
Thank
for being
you.
with us.
Thank you. Thank you
Yes,
for
yes,
inviting me to your platform. I really, really appreciate it.
yes. It was my pleasure, my pleasure. So thank you. Did you have any last words that you wanted to say? I don't want to, just put it just in case.
No, not really. I just want people to know that 2022, I'm manifesting a team. I want everyone else to manifest a team. We're going to normalize bartering, and we're going to close that racial funding gap that's out there. And the only way that we can do that is if we actually help each other. We have to help each other. We are powerful
That is so
when we come together.
Yes, together. That's so true. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you so much. So again, I appreciate you. We're getting ready to close out the show, but in my last words, I um, just wanted to remind people, that it is powerful when we come together. It's no big eyes, little U's. But when we come together in unity, supporting one another, there's some amazing things that can happen. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the show today with my special guest, Nicole Murphy of Barter Black. Also, if you'd like to connect with me, you can do so at Wright-Jones, my website. You can also connect with me on Instagram at Keep Looking Up, the number 7, on Twitter at Keep Looking Up with 2 P's, and Facebook at Wright-Jones. Be blessed, beloved. Have an amazing rest of the day. And always remember that you can get unstuck and sexy. All right, guys, take care.